Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be making a video on Spirit Halloween 2024 year in review. Now, as you know, this was our most recent Spirit year, so opinions are pretty fresh compared to most years. Well, 2023 was still pretty recent, but besides that, nonetheless, we're gonna have to get into this. Now there is only one theme this year. So it's kind of the beginning of a new era of Spirit, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, we gotta talk about like some theme pieces first. So like the Down the Duck was pretty cool. Honestly, the walkthrough was I wasn't too impressed with the walkthrough. I feel like we could have done more. Like, add the shaker floor from 2022. Still alright. The wheel thing was fun. Uh, what was I thinking of? Oh yeah, the clowns actually fit with the theme. So yeah, and honestly, it was just a cool theme. So yeah. But anyways, let's get into it. So, as you can see, we're gonna talk about Art the Clown, Barnaby, Bobby, Cotton, Dark. 15 props to go over. I thought there were more. There were more. Maybe not. Cause I feel like there should be one more. Alright, so only 15 animatronics on the theme, but the 5 that weren't were Demonic Gatekeeper, Greystone Ghoul, I guess Cerberus, kind of, but I don't know if that really counts. But I'll still talk about it. Night Terror and Static Ghostface. Night Terror and Static Ghostface suck. Demonic Gatekeeper and Greystone Ghoul are pretty cool. Cerberus is kind of mid, so those props kind of add nothing but mid to the year, so we're not really going to add it. But, nonetheless, here we go. There's 15 props. So we should get started with Art the Clown. This was like the first one that came out. I remember it like came out super early. I'm like, wow. But yeah. Honestly, he's a really cool prop. I remember being so excited when he came out. And I've seen Terrifier now. Good movie. So yeah. The prop is pretty accurate, honestly. But anyways, here he is. I know he annoyed a lot of people because of the honking and whatever, but I still think he's pretty cool nonetheless. We're gonna go on to Barnaby the Bear, who was one that I thought was maybe a little overrated, but honestly, I still think it's a good prop. So, yeah, let's go find him down here. Is this one? No, we're gonna have to do the other one. Nope, this one's good. Yeah, I think he's pretty cool. I mean, he was really popular. I feel like he was one that was a little overrated, like I said, but he's still cool nonetheless. And next, my favorite prop, Bobby Strings. It's not my favorite. It's my least favorite. I hate this thing. I hate the voice. I don't care if the voice is more accurate for what it actually would be. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like the phrases. And honestly, ever since I heard the voice, I don't even like to look at it. The looks are cool, but the voice just completely ruined it for me. The animation's alright, I guess, but yeah. Anyways, here it is.
Haty, everyone! Wanna hear a song? Let me sing it for you. Oh, I know a naughty child who was so very bad. He ate up all my candy and made me real mad. So when I get free, I'm gonna fix him good. He's gonna bump heads with this block of wood. Ha ha! Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't be a blockhead.
Alright, moving on. We're gonna go to Cotton Candy Dan. This will at least tame Bobby Strings out of my mind, at least. This is not my favorite prop, but, I think he's a little overrated, but, anyways, see if we can find him. His video. The prototype. There he is.
Yum, yum, yum! Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's not. One thing I'll tell you, though, it'll do more than rot your teeth out.
Yeah, not my favorite, but, I can see why clown people would like him. I'm just not a clown guy, as you know, but anyways, Dark Princess, she scared me, really bad the first time I saw her, but after that, it wasn't like with Dagger Mike, who scared me every time, and same with Bag of Bones. She got me once, and then the next times, I just didn't really get scared. So yeah. Anyways, here she is. I mean, it takes a lot for spirit props to get me, so honestly, she has a really effective jump scare, and I think it's a cool prop. Dagger Mike, I think, was a bit better of a scare, but I think she has a better, design, and I like the audio better, but she has not as good of a scare. So I think she is a better prop than Dagger Mike, but a worse scare. So she's a decent prop. Next, we're gonna move on to Emily. We'll just do. I clicked on Dark Princess. We'll do Emily and Victor together, just because doing them separately, I don't know. That would be kind of weird, I think. But anyways, oh come on! I'm gonna click on ads. There we go. Here's her video. You kind of have to talk about them together, so it doesn't really matter, but...
With this candle, I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
You kept your promise. You set me free. Now I can do the same for you.
Yeah, these were always props I found really cool. It's funny that when they were actually connected, their phrase would go off. I didn't realize they said all three phrases at first. I thought they just said one of their lines. So, yeah, Yeah, but they're pretty cool. We're not going to talk about Victor separately. I mean, what's the difference? We didn't even talk about Emily, really. But here's Ghostface. This is my favorite prop. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to getting him. But I think at some point I will probably get him. And if it's like years down the line, then get one off eBay or something. But yeah. But anyways, here he is.
You teach a class about slashers, and you still walked into a dark alley. Alone. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
So yeah, there's Ghostface. Yeah, really cool. It's definitely an upgrade over the 2021 version because that thing was terrible. But anyways, on to Giant Death Ray. One I actually did get. He's really cool, honestly. So yeah. But anyways, here he is. I'll pause it. Alright, his video loaded, so here he is. Yeah, honestly, he's really cool. I mean, he's definitely my favorite alien prop. I mean, it's 10 foot and he's still got to be in stores, which is not the case for most 10-foot props, but he's still really, really cool. So, next, we're gonna move on to, we're not gonna do Graveyard Insider, Max Straw. This guy was kind of a disappointment. I was like really hyped because I thought it was like Two Faces, which it kind of is, but I thought it was going to be a head spinning prop. It wasn't. Just kind of a mediocre laughing prop, you know. He's like the weird cousin, because Jack Straw's like their cousins. He's like the weird cousin that no one really hangs out with, honestly. But anyways, here he is. Sorry about that. Yeah, Max Straw, kind of mid. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Nibbles, actually. Nibbles was one I didn't like at first because I thought he was just like every other SBI clown. You know, boring and not unique. But then I saw him in person, and he's awesome. Like, he is actually awesome in person. Because his following mechanism is so good. And when he actually gets locked onto you, it's like really good. I almost want to see it in another prop, a little more unique than a clown. I want to kind of know how awesome he is. And I also, like, I just want to show, like, his phrases are kind of creepy. So it's like him following you makes it even creepier. And it's just amazing, honestly. He's a really cool prop. But anyways, here he is.
Well. You've caught my eye. Don't worry, I'm just admiring your costume. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. I'm giving out some candy. I thought this would be a great way to make some friends. So come a little closer and try to take some. What do you say? I'm harmless. Mostly.
Yeah, just a really cool prop. The motion tracking is awesome. Not one I got because I'm not a clown person, but he's still just awesome. Now next is the Ringmaster. Now he's a cool prop. He's big. I like the projector. It's just the only thing is he can't really fit in any other theme. He has to be in some sort of clown or circus theme. So yeah. Anyways, here he is.
Come in, my ghoulish guests. My menacing menagerie can't wait to awaken your fears.
He's really cool. He just doesn't have much variety. So yeah. Anyways, let's go on. Not Scary Scene Scarecrow. We're gonna do Tallulah. Honestly, Tallulah is alright. I'm just not a fan of it. I'm done with these Mr. Dark Reasons, man. And she yapped for a really, really long time. And the design doesn't look great. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, personally. But, I mean, nonetheless, here she is.
Who do we have here? Your curiosity and trespassing has cost you your mortality.
So yeah, and there she is. She's alright, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, Tallulah kind of mid in my opinion. But next we're gonna move on to, well, we already talked about Victor. I'm gonna go on to Webworth, which is one prop I bought. She's really cool. She fit my theme really well, and I'm glad to have her. Come on. Her video is down here. And I'll talk for a second here. I know I'm like really behind. I know like Home Depot lineup got leaked and I heard it's really good. So I'm excited to talk about that. But I gotta get caught up on my other videos first. So yeah, I haven't even seen the low stuff. I haven't looked at it closely. I haven't looked at what's it called? Oh, the Morris lineup. I mean, I tried to make a video, then my mic was off, and it just got like really behind, and I haven't talked about it like since. So, anyways, here Wanda Webworth is. So there's Wanda Webworth. She's really cool, obviously. I mean, I've had that opinion for years. Always thought she was cool. Well, not for years. She's only been around for, like, 9 months? But, yeah. Anyways, that was her. Next, we're gonna talk about, well, Cremator. So, yeah, and then we'll get on to the grading, and then, yeah, so, here he is.
Cross the threshold where the dead walk free. Enter, and in the darkness you will find me.
Yeah, I always thought he was pretty cool. He's expensive for $200, but he's still alright prop nonetheless. But now, we're gonna have to get into the grading. So, the props, I mean, there were a lot of good props, like Ghostface, Webworth, Death Ray, decent, good props, like Art, Ringmaster, and, like, Nibbles. Mid, like, Maxstraw and Tallulah, and then ones I didn't really like Bobby Strings, especially, and Cotton Candy Dan. So, what do I give the year? I give it a... Well, for animatronics, I think I'm going to give it an A. Honestly, the props this year were really good. Bobby Strings, not my favorite, of course, but yeah. And then the theme, not the best theme we've ever seen, but it was still a great theme nonetheless. So I'll give it a B. So for the year, I honestly gotta give it an A. I almost want to give it a B just because of Bobby Strings and Night Terror existing. But, I mean, it does not matter when you, look at the whole lineup. It's not fair that those two props suck just because of the two props. So, yeah. So the year itself gets an A, and plus the animatronics kind of matter a little more than the theme in retrospect. So, yeah. But anyways, that is all for this video. So make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more with notifications on the way you never miss a video if you haven't already. Share it with your friends and family. Leave a comment, put me thinking. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.